F126 is in chaos! A leaked FIA document has exposed a massive Mercedes engine loophole. By using a secret thermal micro-chamber, they've jumped to an illegal 18:1 compression ratio, gaining a 50 horsepower advantage. Red Bull and Ferrari are demanding an immediate ban. Will Mercedes be disqualified before Melbourne? Subscribe to Global Formula Apex for the verdict. Stop scrolling, because Formula One has just entered a state of absolute emergency. While you were sleeping, a secret document was leaked from the FIA headquarters that has officially turned the 2026 grid into a radioactive war zone. We aren't just talking about a new car launch or a simple technical upgrade. We are talking about a massive technical betrayal that could see the entire Mercedes fleet disqualified before the first green flag even drops in Melbourne. There is a specific reason why Christian Horner, Fred Vasseur, and the top brass from Audi and Honda were seen in a heated, closed-door Quad Alliance summit this morning at the Bahrain circuit. They have uncovered a micro-chamber trick hidden deep inside the Mercedes Power Unit, a trick so clever, so devious, and so powerful that it threatens to render the entire 2026 rulebook useless. Stay with me for the next few minutes, because I am going to reveal the exact, classified calculations that prove Mercedes is running an impossible compression ratio, and why the FIA is currently backed into a corner with no easy way out. The peace treaty that usually governs pre-season testing is officially dead. Today, February 12, 2026, the paddock is exploding over a single line of text, Article C1(5) of the Technical Regulations. It is a deceptively simple rule. Every car must satisfy the technical norms in their entirety at every single moment of the competition, not just during stationary garage checks. But Mercedes has found a way to effectively cheat the laws of physics and the eyes of the inspectors. They have engineered a secret 1 cubic centimeter micro cavity integrated directly into the combustion chamber zone. Under cold, static FIA inspections, the engine is a masterpiece of compliance, passing perfectly at the legal 6:1 compression ratio. But here is where the magic happens. As soon as that W17 Power Unit hits operating temperature on the track, reaching over 300 degrees, a tiny microscopic orifice plugs up. The cavity fills with fluid, the space disappears, and the compression ratio instantly jumps to a massive, illegal 18:1. This isn't just a minor technical gain. We are talking about a 30 to 50 horsepower advantage that leaves the competition standing still. In the high-stakes world of 2026 Formula One, that is nearly half a second of pure, unearned lap time. Rival engineers from Maranello and Milton Keynes are absolutely furious, claiming this is a blatant violation of the spirit of the regulations. Toto Wolff's response has been characteristically cold. He has told his rivals to get their CESRAS together and insists that Mercedes has the FIA's signed-off approval drawings in their hands. But here is the problem for the Silver Arrows: the math does not lie, and the math is now public. The 2026 engines are 1.6L V6 units, meaning each individual cylinder has a unitary displacement volume of exactly 266 cubic centimeters. If you set the compression ratio to the legal limit of a fixed C1, the math dictates that your combustion chamber volume must be exactly 1778 cf. However, to achieve the 18:1 ratio that Mercedes is reportedly using to dominate the speed traps, that chamber has to shrink down to just 1569 ct. That tiny difference, exactly 1 cubic centimeters, is the volume of the hidden chamber that the FIA can clearly see on the blueprints they are holding right now. It is a smoking gun made of metal and thermal expansion. Now, the drama has reached a catastrophic breaking point. Red Bull, who had remained strangely neutral for weeks, has officially abandoned the sidelines and joined the Quad Alliance, alongside Ferrari, Audi, and Honda. This morning, they submitted a formal, high-level demand to the FIA install live, high-precision pressure sensors inside every combustion chamber to catch Mercedes in the act during live running. They are arguing that if an engine changes its physical volume while the car is moving, it is a clear violation of Article C1(5)'s requirement for continuous conformity. But wait, it gets even more explosive. As testing continues today in Bahrain, Charles Leclerc has just topped the timesheets for Ferrari with a 1:34.273s, while Mercedes and Red Bull have both been hit by major reliability trouble. Kimi Antonelli managed just 3 laps before a Mercedes engine failure, and Red Bull's Isaac Hadjar has been stuck in the garage all morning. Is this the curse of the engine gate? Or is the pressure finally causing the top teams to crack? Where does this leave the FIA and the 2026 championship? The federation is in an impossible position. If they let this thermal trick stand, they are handing Mercedes a decade of dominance and alienating 3 other major manufacturers who are ready to quit in protest. But if they ban it, they face a $1 billion legal battle just weeks before the season opener. Perfecting an engine head is a process of months, not days. Mercedes cannot simply delete this cavity before the Australian Grand Prix on March 8th. The latest whisper in the paddock is a desperate compromise forcing Mercedes-powered teams to use a specialized, lower-energy fuel to handicap the 18th Le1 boost. Even Lewis Hamilton has broken his silence, admitting that the sudden change in race engineers and the complexity of these new cars is detrimental to his 2026 campaign.